All right. Thank you, Dr. Greg. BuildOptima, growth intelligence for builders. I'm very excited to be here, pumped for the project. As a real estate developer, I talk to builders often, and recently I asked a home builder how they decide what to build. He shrugged and said, honestly, we just ask the real estate agent. And by the way, that builder builds 100 to 200 homes a year. That's too much risk to put on gut feel and a few comps. BuildOptima exists to give builders clear local guidance, the right home in the right place at the right price. It's growth intelligence for builders. It shouldn't be this way. BuildOptima delivers subdivision level intelligence that increases profit, drives business velocity, and triggers growth without more overhead. Behind every set of plans is a builder wondering, if we get this wrong, how bad does it hurt? Build the wrong home in the wrong place, and you don't just miss a number. You sit on inventory, tie up capital, possibly lose money. Half of construction companies fail within 3 years. 80% fail in 20 years. To avoid that, teams spend huge amounts of time on comps, market studies, trying to figure out why the home down the street sold in 15 days while ours is still sitting. They're doing heroic work inside systems that don't really support them. BuildOptima is about to take some of the weight off their shoulders. Home building is living with what I call an $8 billion ask an agent problem. People are making huge calls with tools that haven't changed in decades. In a market worth $800 billion a year, with just a 1 to 3% improvement in decisions, we can unlock up to $24 billion for builders, their teams, and their communities. If we capture just a tiny 0.5% of the value pool, we have a $50 to $100 million annual SaaS lane. Once housing is locked down, the obvious adjacent markets are multifamily and office, which combine for $218 billion in new construction per year. But at the heart, it is simpler. If we do this right, builders keep more of what they earn and sleep better knowing why their homes will sell. Let's talk about how we help builders breathe easier. Market research, weeks of comp work collapse into an instant read, about 90% less time. And you get those hours back for real work in real life. Product market fit, we point to the home and the features this neighborhood actually rewards. So homes move and communities feel meant to be. Capital efficiency, the same dollar turns faster into more finished homes and happier buyers without taking on scary new risk. In short, growth intelligence that lifts margins, shortens days on market, and lets teams focus on building places people love. Think of it as gourmet data served on a platter. Quietly, it studies every sold comp, active listing at the subdivision level, so you see what's really happening street by street. From there, it proposes a build next list, a prioritized path to the best returns, so you're not guessing where to put the next dollar. And it wraps it all in a relatable story leaders can read and say, I got it, this makes sense. Now look at the workflow. All right, first we start in the real world. We're using historical, what's sold. We're using what's live listings right now, plus builder plans, options, cost, and outcomes. We clean and shape the data. Then we estimate a price, the odds of a fast sale, and which features actually move the needle in the specific neighborhood. So you get a prioritized build next path and feature levers that raise profit and cut days on market. Click ask, pose a scenario, and the knowledge layer works with the scenario engine to produce a straight shareable answer. The loop ends where it should in the UI with clarity and confidence. All right, let's see it. Okay, so this is an alpha prototype from the latest sprint, already generating build recommendations and velocity forecast across the triad of North Carolina, where I live. So I preloaded a subdivision, New Irving Park. You can use zip code, you can use latitude, longitude, and we've got our prediction, our recommendation of a 4-bedroom, 4-bath. We've got our price, 1.2 million, sell probability, expected days on market, gross margin. This is a placeholder right now. We've got our top price levers that move the needle. Days on market levers aren't coming through well yet. That'll be in our next sprint. And we've got our LLM narrative that's given us a nice summary. So the price model is using XGBoost and is trained on 20,000 sales with over 30 engineered features. Our sell probability is an XGBoost classifier. It's at 0.77, area under the curve. It's a strong baseline. We anticipate climbing into the low 80s with the next sprint. Why is the sell probability low? We're getting a cluster of recommendations with a low sell probability. So if I move to another neighborhood, we're at 42%. So what this is telling us is that they're difficult market conditions, which interest rates are high. That makes sense. That's a strong signal. Every recommendation comes with an LLM explanation. In the next sprint, this will be, so what if rates hit 8.5%? What happens if I add a screen porch? It'll rerun the scenario, updates the price and the days on market on the fly. It's like a real-time co-pilot. We went through the models, but this is blocking and tackling, basic machine learning. Nothing crazy fancy going in here, just stuff that works. We have a RAG that runs on Quadrant that'll hold client cost and build plans. Our business model. So this is a profit and velocity platform for home builders, priced like a partner. We've got simple annual tiers. We've got small, medium, and large. At the medium tier, it's half of what it costs to hire another land acquisition professional. That's what builders need to grow. They need to buy more land. So we're aiming for 400 to 900K ARR in the first year. Builder growth equals our growth. All right, we're raising 1.5 million for 18 to 24 months of execution to fund a small focused team to scale beyond the triad. We'll sit beside 10 to 20 builders, go lot by lot, and turn wins into proof. A year from now, I want our clients to say, we're not guessing anymore. We know what we're building, why we're building it, and how it fits into the market, and we sleep better because of it. All right. Thank you very much. Growth Intelligence for Builders. We're not just another platform trying to shave a few pennies off operating costs. We're an offensive partner helping builders move faster, feel more confident about their capital, grow margins, and ultimately build more. Thank you for your time. All right. Thank you, Dr.